Shamai, hello. Let's get back to it. Right, we need to take a trip to... It's rare to see sober folks around these parts, but I appreciate it. Where are you off to then? I want to go to... Oh, the Caradius front, but I would like to pop my head back in here real quick.
Let's go.
Don't have any more business at the club. Let's go back to Luis's runner before they start to suspect something. Okie dokie. Luis's runner it is.
Hello there.
Want to go to Warship Harbour? That's no place to visit after a piss up, but alright, mind yourself and climb aboard.
Incredible.
Wow, it didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this runner really is huge. Yeah, it's like a fucking castle. Oi, over here, keep your head out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
You bumpkins can fawn over the Caradrius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway, what with the soiree and all?
Huh.
Soiree? What's that? Hey Baz, I bet you don't go tell them anything they don't need to know. We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me. I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning, be on your best behaviour. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it? Not shy about making threats, we'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room and you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
I'm kinda hoping there's like a bug here I can catch.
You little bastard.
The size of Luis's Skyrunner is ridiculous, and he parks it in the middle of the Warship Harbour like his bloody name's on it. Listen mate, you ain't wrong, but you gotta let this one go. You never know who might be listening. Once the exhibition is over, they'll clear out and it'll all blow over.
Check this out.
Look over there, the entrance to the runner. Stroll, my boy.
At last.
We've got to seize the first foothold for our infiltration. Soon enough, Luis will be within our grasp.
If I may.
Glodell comes through here an awful lot. You know him, don't you? One of Luis's faction's candidates. Sometimes he's got this beast of a dog with him too. Sad to see a man with a temper like his with a pet. Wouldn't you know it? He's sweet on that dog. Aw, so he treats the dog well? That's good to hear. Somewhere at the bottom of his black heart, he thinks that dog's cute or something. Strangest thing you ever did see.
Indeed.
The runner bears more in common with a castle than a carriage. I can hardly imagine what its interior must be like. Quite, I imagine most of it's still pretty militaristic. Can't think of the I could fuck up the word there. But I think Luis is like part of it. For like the upper crust is dead fancy. Let's pop in more to see if he's got anything to say.
Oh.
Why, a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration?
That's a good kitty.
Seems to be in a good mood. I think he likes you.
Welcome.
So we have a new one, which is what? So we've unlocked the Faker. We can unlock the Commander. And we can unlock the Mage, but I don't think we got high enough there yet. Oh yeah, we didn't get very high at all, did we? But you can unlock the Mage. Oh, I need to unlock the Wizard to go down this path later, is it? Well, if we need that, let's unlock the Wizard.
I see.
For later. We'll give it a crack, won't we? Why not?
Fascinating.
The Wizard. This is the archetype you sensed from Gallica's way of
This
life.
right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of an adept scholar, a sorcerer who bends strong magic to their will and performs miracles in loyal service of their leader. 7,200 mag is required to channel the Wizard for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Hulkenberg with this power. Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as an adept mage. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety to strength far greater still. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
I see.
The power of the wizard, amazing. I can feel even stronger magic resonating through me. I shall forge our path with the speed of light and the magic that swells within me. The wizard archetype has awakened.
New means of protection.
Not right now. We're getting close with the thief. So that's just for Magic Knight. I need wizard for that one. Guess we'll see where that takes us down the road. Right down the road. Oh, and we got a wizard assassin too, huh? Interesting. Heisme, we might have to have you learn how to do this shit, huh? Oh, we already have actually. You must be getting pretty close. 18. I wonder if I can take us the rest of the way. And there's the commander as well. In fact,
What now?
do I have enough of these fruit things? I do. Heismate. Let's finish this off, you son.
I have retained my edge.
Heisme's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Heisme's agility increased by 2. Hell yeah.
I've been waiting.
And Heisme, you can become an assassin. Skilled in assassination, it can inflict hex and kill even powerful enemies in a single hit if conditions are right. Oh, it can still steal as well. Yo! That looks so much cooler than the last one. Has the weapons changed? Does it still use a sword? Or does he use the two-handed blades now? Either way, it looks fire.
Fascinating.
The assassin. This is the archetype you sense from Heisme's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept knave, a shadow who robs the wicked of destiny, exposing their falsehoods to the light of day.
All right.
9,000 mag is required to channel the assassin for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Heisme with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as an adept thief. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength greater still, if thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief. The pinnacle, the assassin, a life in shadows inevitably leads here. I will struggle onwards for the sake of a world where all may live in peace. The assassin archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
My power swells forth.
Oh, good. Still the same weapons, still the same equipment. Excellent. Let's inherit some skills, shall we? Let's inherit the shadow move.
All right.
Yeah, let's take it. Oh fuck! Actually, we have a shadow move though. Shit, that was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? We'll take the light one. Oops. Oh well. What when you do? Sometimes you fuck up, sometimes you don't fuck up. I fucked up on that particular occasion. Magic Seeker. I need something else for that. I have a feeling it's going to be from the commander tree, if you ask me. It's the only thing I could think of. So,
I see.
I think I'm going to invest in that. I mean, a commander and a warrior,
Fascinating.
that kind of fits, doesn't it? This is the archetype you sense from Barton's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the stout-hearted officer, one who boldly leads their army from the front. Vanguard upon the path to peace and prosperity. 3,000 mag is required to channel the commander for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Stroll with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as a commander. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander.
Yeah.
The soul of the commander. I'll do my best to inspire the group to victory. I will take charge for a world without futile conflict. Excellent.
Right. I could get used to this.
I kind of thought it would be the commander that kind of takes us to that. But that's okay.
You don't say.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had.
Incredible.
Hell yeah. I increased my imagination too.
Now then.
Hell yeah. Brought me to 3. Wisdom's pretty close, but tolerance and eloquence for sure is a bit of a way to go.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. Its true sovereignty is thy aspiration. Furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling in which a follower's passions may be inflamed. You good? You having a big old memory?
Did I?
Just now? No, impossible. You
What?
good? You alright?
Not quite.
Nothing, I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of a long time ago, my time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people. But you do, I'm pretty cool. But you do, don't you? Indeed, should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well. And that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only laboured under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
Just trust me.
I won't betray you more. I'm actually more worried about you betraying me, but I ain't gonna betray you, homeboy.
I thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. Thank you. You better not be a bad guy. My apologies. I didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense Moore's gratitude and trust and dependence on me. Oof, we're really crawling up there now, huh?
Often I find your words resounding in me.
A 3rd inheritance slot, nice.
Well then.
Mental wariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say.
This one's important.
Oof. Oof, big task, huh? Big task, okay.
I can depend only on you.
I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. So we're not going to make a lot of progress on that until we hang out with Barton a few times. We got a lot to do. A lot to do.
What now?
But if we speed this up, if I just start putting some points into this now, so it's like ready to go when I move on to the one above. But do I want to do it that way? Maybe I should just hold on for these for now. I don't think we're going to make progress on that in a while anyway. Let's check on this big scary book.
What's this?
What's with this ominous red book? It's all chained up.
That is
I advise you don't touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not. Suffice to say, it must not be read without due precaution. Interesting, so we can't do anything with that yet. I kind of forgot that was here. Okay, onwards and upwards. Do you wish to leave this place? No, I forgot to do something important. What a cute cat. Look at his face, like he knows he's cute. He is cute. Thank you, Plateau. Bye.
Come again.
Then I bid you farewell and good luck.
What now?
Okay, everyone has like an upgraded class now.
Understood?
It is impossible to discern how much trust the brothers will afford us. Keeping our guard up around them will be crucial.
Got it.
And here we are, going in.
I'm leaving.
Don't wander off. Until you get used to it, this place can be a real maze. Oh, Gallica, hope you don't get lost.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
Like it or not, an elder recruit is going to stand out. But we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
Look at all the soldiers here, it's making me nervous.
Oi! What you need?
You the new guy? Hang on a minute, you're an elder. Well, ain't that a rare sight? Just do your level best, alright? We ain't shy about casting off those who aren't strong enough to keep up. So be sure you pull your weight, you hear?
You're not serious.
hello there.
Did you hear about what happened at the exhibition? Some elder kid showed up Fortin, they say. And apparently Lord Luis loved it. That kid is going places, I can tell you that.
You're not serious.
Oh, but I am
Everything's pretty
serious.
Look at that.
Damn, is it true? Did Glodal really show up at the exhibition with the head of a human in hand? Yeah, but the head was so small that hardly anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what the hell the point was.
Hey!
It's you, I saw the exhibition. You put on quite the show. You really gave those Sanctists what for. You're one of us now, ain't you? Well, cheers to new friends. I feel like something bad's gonna happen to me here. Oh, you're that elder candidate I've been hearing about. Apparently Lady Juna likes you too. She's staking her claim on some kid even though she's already with Lord Luis. Damn, Lady Juna's got stamina to spare. Oh, so so they're like a couple then. Wonder if they're just here because the Magnus brothers vouched for him.
Yep, we're safe here.
Got it.
The reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
What the fuck? Happens to everyone. Is that some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism?
Yeah?
Keeps a suspicious element out, you know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Sounds like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We'll need to acquire them then. Oi, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, huh? Quit with the gossip and get on already. Man's not even letting me plot in peace.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. Now what we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits. Gargantuan man. That's all it took, huh? A little show at the exhibition. Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men.
No.
They got Lord Luis's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What? These piss ants against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
I'll leave it out, Xanth. Get your ass back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I'll give you 3 days at most till you run home, tails between your legs.
Seriously.
You're gonna stand there, you're gonna move. Come on.
Here?
And this would be Lord Luis's quarters? Just a reception room, lass. You'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't you?
Alright.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter.
Hey,
Yes, that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes around. I'll try. You all stay safe soon. See you soon. I hope.
A beautiful city, Briarhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect.
That's the type of shit someone says before they lead into a villain monologue, then blow up the city they're looking at.
Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Oh fuck, I wasn't prepared for this.
Here we go.
Who's testing us? What should I ask? I can't ask about Juna. What's your plan against Forden?
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him.
Oh, okay. But no, the royal magic will protect him.
Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way.
Okay.
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful.
Oh, we're moving. Did we take off while we got aboard?
You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
Those clouds seem to be moving awful fast. Like we're actually like flying.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Well, that's suspicious.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. It might take off a whole limb.
Oh, that's... Oh, that's man. I really like this game. I really like this story.
You hesitate.
I mean, yeah, no fuck, dude.
It's just that...
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
It seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
Oh, you fucker. I genuinely thought when the music cut out, my arm was going to explode.
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
So I need to find the formula before then, so I need to get a hold of all these keys before August 13th.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
I wonder how Gallica's search is going. I wonder if I get to do like a Gallica section where I get to play as her.
only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Can you draw, like, magla eyes?
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide! Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
Juna, probably?
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
She's sneaking about too.
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
So yeah, she's sneaking. Is she looking for the formula as well? She's essentially just doing what we're doing.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. And now I know where it is.
So in Luis's quarters.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
So we actually need to go in on the 13th this time. Apparently the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning his runner are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind?
My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
You would probably be the best bet.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
I guess I'd have to. You'll be in more danger than I, yeah.
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
Yes, he was rather full of himself. Sergeant Xanth, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder he might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors.
I see.
That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning.
Got it?
The success of our infiltration depends entirely on our preparations after tomorrow. Don't worry, as long as we work together, we'll find the solution.
May I speak?
The day of the Prince's Awakening may be nearer than we realize. We've got to make our preparations before that soiree. The Songstress has been in Luis's private chambers. Not that I would judge her, I suppose. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a huge fan, ain't you? At any rate, the operation begins tomorrow. Rest well tonight.
Look at that.
I'm done. If I'm done for the day, I should retire for the night. Can I leave? Nope. Okay, I can't.
Look at that.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Now, starting today, we will need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys. It would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their keys from them, and push forward.
Even so,
if we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
Luis's subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table. This is a new challenge.
I'm a little worried.
This is a challenge unlike any we've faced so far.
Yeah.
Right, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You'll need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong and each require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance. Oof. Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows, they might have a weakness we can exploit.
Got it.
Well then, before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. Oof, 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 okay.
Let's focus.
20 days. The infiltration route must be secured so Luis's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. If I steal the curse formula, the prince's curse can be lifted. A mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms. An inclemental weather condition that may occur around Brylehaven. Meet with your allies in Warship Harbour to infiltrate Luis's Gauntlet Runner. The interior of the Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas: the crew area, the starboard corridor area, the port corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person each in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you'll need to gain access to Luis's quarters by the day of the soiree.
Let's head there.
Luis's Gauntlet, huh? This is a... I don't even know how to tackle this mission. I don't know if I should go... I definitely shouldn't go early because of the whole timer thing, but... With the exhibition on, the other inns are full of revelers. All that carousing and yelling must be impossible to get any rest. But it's nice and quiet here, isn't it? So quiet you could hear a pin drop. We're a unique little inn in that respect.
Oh, what should I do?
At this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children?
Huh?
Sorry, blood and children. Oh, have I seen you before somewhere? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition, one that looked to be the same age as... They say you've been travelling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well?
Oh, what a pity.
During a training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. I need a special medicine to save them, but the shop stocks are exhausted and I can't make it myself, as it is an ingredient found only within a monster-infested forest. I'll get them. You'll do it, truly. I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon thistleberry. I hear it grows in Gracia Forest. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place first. An informant may know more. One dragon thistleberry isn't going to be enough to save everyone, so I'll need 7. I know it will be difficult, but lives depend upon it.
Let's give it a shot.
I need 7 samples of dragon thistleberry, which grow in Gracia Forest, to help make medicine. The informant at the tavern in Angler Square Inn should know more about the forest. Okay.
Whoa.
This must be Gracia Forest. There should be places to park the runner between the trees.
We'll face danger here.
Okie dokie.
Well met, eh?
Okay, you're at a watchtower and we can... What is this?
This?
The door's unlocked. I bet we could climb up from the inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up there? If you gaze out at the people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover? If I gaze out at the scenery from here, my wisdom should broaden. No breaks right now, no breaks.
Well met, eh?
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, bless me, I'm very sorry. Earnest youth? What is that? Is it tolerance? An elder, perhaps the rumours are true. Rumours? It's hard to avoid news of the exhibition in this city, even amidst all the surprises. You were the most unexpected part. An elden boy distinguished himself on the quest to alter the course of history. Oh, what bliss is enough to make me... Ahem. Apologies. Got a little carried away there for a moment. Allow me to introduce myself. Our goal is to aid downtrodden tribes by improving their lives. After the suffering I've witnessed, your continued success is a joy. This world is steeped in prejudice, don't you think? If you'd like to help it become a little bit kinder, then how about supporting my fund-raising efforts? Even just 253 would be a huge help. Okay, I'm not talking to you afterwards, though. Thank you, I'm sure this will help the cause.
Speak to you for a moment.
If it's not too much trouble, would you lend me your ear? I'd explain how to use the money you donated to us. Besides, it's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how those suffering in poverty earn a living.
Oh, yeah?
He's really passionate about this, isn't he? I'm a little bit curious to hear more. If I learn more about the man's activities to support suffering people, I might gain some tolerance. No. No, it's your choice. You have plenty of things you must do, I am sure. You needn't do so for my sake, but if you can spare the time, I'd enjoy speaking with you again. Where's the boring man? Hello. Executing Sanctorus Joanna. The Sanctus Church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. Jesus Christ. And you're not talentless.
Well.
Small wonder that fools like you are ignorant to the true nature of talent. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here, I shall bestow this gift upon you. I received the magical fuse from Julian. Is that another book to read? Thank you. This is the book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book. Why not read it in the running when you're free? Man carries a copy of his own book around. Fuck me.
Just can't stand it.
We'll definitely spend the night in luxuries here, but I don't know if I'll be able to relax staying in the same inn as Gordon.
Pardon me?
So you're the ones from the exhibition. Why would you do such a thing? If you sought to denounce sanctism itself, I take it you're angry. No, I only have a tale I'd like to hear. My intent is not to criticize. It is a thought-provoking folklore I imagine you have not heard. When I saw you at the exhibition, I was reminded of it. It reminds you of a folk tale, I admit. I'm curious. If I listen to a story, I think it'll hone my imagination. Shall we listen to what this guy has to say? I'm busy, I have things to do, go away. Is that so? How unfortunate. If you change your mind, I'd be happy to share it. Okay. The fountain feels wonderfully cool and refreshing. I wonder if it's using ocean water. Want to taste it and see? I do, actually. I can't believe this place is full too. Isn't there any way we can avoid staying at that dump? Sorry, we're full, it says. Even if we couldn't go somewhere fancy at the very least, I wanted to stay at a regular inn. Sorry about all that noise. There's a helicopter going across. Can you hear that shit? Probably. Oh. It's getting louder too, fuck me. Hey, you there. Can't imagine I have the wrong person, but didn't we meet at the Hushed Honeybee? We did, didn't we? Do you remember me? I'm a bit of a regular there. I wanted to see the exhibition, so I got up the courage and took a carriage. And of course, I saw your exploits there firsthand. Royal Haven really is a lovely city, isn't it? I just hope Luis doesn't go causing trouble again. I've heard rumours about his Gauntlet Runner's crew. They say the ones he put in charge of things are especially dangerous. Don't draw their attention if you can avoid it. As a fellow Honeybee regular, I'm pulling for you. This place is fucking swanky.
Incredulous.
Sorry.
If you seek training, then I'm afraid I must apologise. Right now, there are some things I'd like to ponder alone.
Thank you.
I'm obliged, but this is not the place to speak as freely as I'd wish. It concerns the Knights of today, you see. And one never knows what ears might be listening. Please, let us discuss this on our next voyage instead. Looks like now's not the time. Maybe I'll ask her again when we travel out of town.
Incredulous.
Hey, mister!
Mum, when's supper? I'm hungry. Is it ready yet? Is it? Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Hush now, child. If you don't be quiet, a goblin will come along and gobble you up.
Excuse me.
It's all exhibition all the time with this lot. Tavern's been chock full of irritating blokes lately. They know the first thing about courtesy, and that candidate Lovelace, so impudent.
Hey, listen.
Oh, how interesting. A tavern where you can catch your own fish, though I have to say, your last catch wasn't particularly impressive.
Want in on this?
You received an invite to the Charitas? I can't fucking say it, Jesus. Nice work. Alright, anything you want to know? Just ask.
Oh, very nice.
There's so much information to be gathered in this place, it's like heaven to me. That said, one wrong move and I'll be pushing up daisies. Making money in this town comes with the appropriate risks. Wow. Lot of information to buy. Okay. I can afford it all, I think, though. Let's learn about the tactics and weaknesses of Sergeant Xanth of the crew quarters.
Fancy a bit of info?
There's a man called Sergeant Xanth among Luis's subordinates. He's the officer in charge of the Charadius's crew quarters. Naturally, he's a tough customer. Xanth, oh, that important-looking guy we saw at the Charadius the other day. They gotta just call it the fucking Skyrunner. What, an acquaintance of yours? Then you might know this already, but... He's a large man wearing armor who holds strength is justice as his creed. I hear he was once a competitor at the Colosseum too.
Between us.
He's strong, of course, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. Since he's wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with those. I'm sure paralysis and stun will work well too. But Luis values power. So while your battle axe might have some weaknesses, if Luis trusts him, you bet he's strong as blazes.
Gotcha.
Okay, just status elements in general. I see. We'll have to find ways to inflict status ailments, of course. It'll certainly be a dangerous fight if we don't do a bit of training first. No such thing as being too prepared, so let's head now when we're sure we're ready. And I got some paper. Let's see. Starboard Corridor Chief Seba.
Fancy a bit of info?
That old fart. Maintenance Chief Seba. He's in charge of the Starboard Corridor. Can't take a joke, so I've never gotten along with him. He's as strong as you would expect, considering the authority he's been given. His magic that repels attacks is especially impressive. As you can guess, if you physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more you put into it, the more you'll end up hurting.
Just between us.
That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic, but magic isn't especially effective either from what I hear. To win, you'll have to find a way to perform physical attacks without having him bounce back at you. Fair. Not that I expect you'll end up fighting him.
Let's see.
That guy sounds like a massive pain in the... If we don't improve our skills, we'll be done for. Since he uses magic that repels physical attacks, I want to find some way to dispel that too. Okay, I have a few of those hammers, I think.
Fancy a bit of info?
Master Sergeant Glackham is in charge of the port corridor. Quite frankly, he's an absolute loon. Don't tell him I said that, though. I value my life. He's an interesting person in a lot of ways. The way he fights, in particular, is, as I said, quite mad. He starts yelling like a madman and swings his axe all around. You'll want to watch out for it or it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth checking out.
Between us.
All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked quite easily though. If you bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you could beat him without much hassle. Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but if you do, keep that in mind.
Guess so.
We'll need a decoy then. You know, I think there's a skill that would be useful, like Hulkenberg. But if we aren't strong enough, our decoy could fall and our strategy would be ruined. Let's ensure we improve our combat skills before fighting him.
Fancy a bit of info?
The Skyrunner's helmsman, Cabio, is stationed on the bridge. He is a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. I have to say I know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. I'm swooning here. I almost think she was a goddess.
Come on.
We're not paying for that. What's his fighting style? You plan to spar with him? Well, he's the only one Lord Luis has granted the privilege of being the helmsman amongst all his minions, so you can bet he's a strong
Just
one.
between us.
Having said that, he's weak to electric. I hear he had a traumatic experience in a storm once. Rumour has it, when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to his second in command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it?
Thanks.
Guess we better prepare some electric magic then. But if he's one of Luis's hand-picked officers, so it might be a tough fight no matter what. If time permits, we should train a bit before fighting him. Slow and steady wins the race after all, no point in hurrying. If it gets stormy, he hands over to his second in command. Is that the security chief Salva? Because if I go when it's storming out, he'll be there and someone else will be. I hope that's Salva.
Fancy a bit of info?
Salva, you say? He's the Caradrius' guard chief. Got some business with him? He's not someone you have an opportunity to meet often. His job is to patrol the Caradrius on the lookout for intruders. The chief of security is no pushover. He's a powerful opponent who earned Luis's trust with his strength. They say he's got an almighty igniter that can damage any foe. It won't be easy to guard against that.
Between us.
I hear he's weak to projectiles and lances though. Maybe his reaction time's slow, what with wearing that big helmet and all. That's about it. Remember that on the off chance you're against him.
I guess
No
so.
doubt he's powerful. He's in charge of Luis's guard. If we don't come at him with everything we got, we're in trouble. We need to be confident we're ready to fight. And he uses almighty magic, right? Sounds like that will be trouble, but maybe we can retaliate with some of our own. I have to keep a fucking close eye on the weather then, because I cannot go in on a stormy day.
Want in on this?
Guessing you're after Dragon Thistleberry. The Coxidos that lords over that area loves them too, so be careful. The Coxidos are unleash terrifying attacks that if it sees an opening, some might even kill you instantly. That sounds like some kind of basilisk, or a cockatrice or some shit. Probably a cockatrice, if it's called a Coxidos. I'd recommend having magic that hardens your defenses, and I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those wouldn't hurt either.
Just between us.
Hope your Dragon Thistleberry hunt goes swimmingly. Got it. Let's make sure we prepare thoroughly, Aether.
Cheers.
There's a lot of shops in Brawlhaven dealing in rare ingredients. There are even stands selling meat harvested from monsters and such. Other than that, there's a butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt from the water shop. The only specialty goods you can get from the village nearby really is mellow milk. What rare depends on the person, I suppose. You cook, do you? I respect there's more to you than strength. That reminds me. The younger of the Magus brothers, his cooking, I forget, I've said too much. I've received a scrap of paper. Amundo.
Cheers.
Do you know a village called in Nundo, a little ways north of here. It might look abandoned at first glance, but there's still shopping to do there. Then again, they sell mostly rubbish like rusty weapons and armor. Maybe if you polished them up, you'd find some rare treasures. They also sell Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. That's all I can think of. Stop by if you're heading in that direction. I received a scrap of paper. I think that's everything, right?
Hey, listen. Huh?
Young lad, is there something you need beside food? What's the signature dish here? That's an easy one, fish. In Broilhaven, we found most of the creative ways to eat them. We boil them, fry them, and even eat them raw. Doesn't hurt me none when they go great with ale and spirits. That said, some travellers get a little too brave. They tend to overeat and often make themselves sick. Not unlike that red-haired companion of yours shoveling them down a gullet. I'll keep an eye on her if I were you. Will do. Broilhaven. Let's see here. That's a tough one, because I could talk your ear off about this place. Maybe you've heard it referred to as the City of Commerce. There's also a holiday called Forgiveness Day, where all the stores offer discounts. The tradition originated here in Broilhaven, don't you know? Something about tax collection during a bad rainy season. I forgot the details. All that aside, the city provides many forms of entertainment, whether that be gambling or the Colosseum. I know you candidates are just visiting, so I say take in the city while you can.
Huh?
Yeah, let's see. Some well-known candidates and notable sponsors have started coming in here. The tavern's always buzzing about talk about the next king. Ale and politics are rarely a good mix, and there's trouble sometimes. But you know it's a big deal when even the drunkards are speaking up for their country. So, in its own way, I think it's interesting. I'm sure you have your own share of burdens with it, but your best bet is all anyone can ask for.
Hey, listen.
Okay. Oh, have I saved in a while? It has, Jesus Christ, it's been like an hour. Okay. Okie dokie.
Wonderful.
What's the map looking like? Yeah, we'll start traveling in this direction. You never know what you're going to find, you know?
What am I gonna do? Eh? Grand, innit?
I think we've got a lot to find around here.
So that's what it's come to.
That Julian fellow in this post is popular with the Ishkia, but I cannot take him seriously. He's telling people not to kill monsters in the wasteland. What a fat-headed thing to say. How naive is he? But he's really, really smart, isn't he? He's planning for 100 years in the future, he says. That's just his silver tongue. All those Ishkia have him. You're better off listening to his evidence forwarding over Julian's lies.
Dear me.
Stop!
You're the one from the exhibition, aren't you? Good work in covering that scandal. Boy candidate exposes church's dark side. The headlines write themselves. Which is actually a huge problem. Do you have any idea how busy I've been trying to cover up this incident? Oh no.
Well met, eh? Wonderful. What's up?
I had to pop by Warship Harbour for work earlier, and the place was crawling with Luis's soldiers. I was terrified at first, but then I overheard them talking, and they were just complaining about their job like any of us would. Seba, that senile old bastard, that kind of thing. We think that, oh, they're people too, ain't they?
Alright then. What am I gonna do?
This is such a big city. I'm very overwhelmed.
Got a minute?
You can travel anywhere you fancy in Briarhaven if you ask at the pier, but I'd stay clear of Warship Harbour. Luis's Gauntlet Runner is docked there, and as you expect, it spawned a deluge of nasty rumours about its crew. It's not just about Luis and Glodal, mind you. His ranking officers are all a bunch of ruffians. Best not get involved with that lot.
Alright then.
Didn't I come here by foot before? Wait, no. This is a different part. Take me to CB Street. Take me to Seabrew Street. Ooh, okay. A ferryman, that'll be wisdom. There's two different places to build wisdom. It's Briarhaven's famous ferry tour. You can learn all about the city and enjoy the sights at a relaxed pace. Fancy a ride on my ferry? I'll give you a guided tour of Brilhaven for only 1,500 reeve. A boat tour of the city's famous spots, huh? It's a bit expensive, but I'm sure we'd learn a lot. Oh, if I deepen my understanding of the city's architecture and history, I might broaden my wisdom. I don't have time. No. Not interested? Well, let me know if you change your mind. I will be back, because if it costs that much, it must be good. At least skill-wise. Hopefully the game wouldn't screw me like that. That damn Luis, he made Warship Harbour into his own personal playground with that huge gauntlet runner. And he's letting those soldiers of his march all through the streets like they own the place. They even saw that Sergeant Xantha visit the Colosseum. It's their fault that I'm so damn busy these days. Why can't they just calm down and enjoy the city like normal people?
Oh, now this I can't believe.
Hello, sullen man. Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. Yow!
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. Hurts so damn much, I've started seeing tooth monsters. At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted, almost all of them. If only there was some kind, generous soul could help me. I need a certain item to cure my toothache. If only some kind fellow would bring it to me, I'd give 15k reeve? Fuck me. Tell me what, I see you want a toothbrush from that town, right? Fantastic. I knew you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on. I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Right, you were the candidate at the exhibition. And that makes this easy. The thing I need is just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner. So what's this item you're looking for? It's the pride of Inundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. I need you to buy me one. Of course, I'll reward you and you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer and I really will have to get them all pulled, so please.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to develop the toothbrush of Hygienia to the requester with anxiety about cavities. The device is supposedly a specialty of Inundo.
That's where you want to go.
Inundo's right there.
Oh.
Just can't stand it.
I tried to go there myself, but every step just makes my teeth hurt even more. Ow. You okay there, buddy? Looks like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts. Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy that toothbrush of Hygienia as soon as we can. Oh, a view of the sea? What a pretty view. And that sea breeze is so refreshing.
Why did this happen?
I'm tired of looking up at the face and seeing that sky and seeing that frowny face. Why'd he come all the way out here for anyway? Keeping an eye on the candidates or some such? Well, you sure don't look happy with them. Oh, hello, Milo.
It's you.
You're the young man who dazzled the exhibition, aren't you? I enjoyed your unique presentation tremendously. Your accomplishments were hardly impressive, but if polished, you may shine. As a special favour, I'll allow you the honour of joining my entourage. I am also a candidate.
Yeah.
I am aware that is why sooner or later you will grovel before me. My point is that you ought to find a different path while you can. If you refuse my offer and continue to deny me, perhaps you should cease to exist. Well, fuck you.
Alright then.
Yeah?
Love-struck woman. Oh god, the cry. Did you see? Lord Milo just looked this way. Have you ever seen such a beautiful face? His presence has bewitched me. I will cherish this precious memory always. Sniff.
How grand.
Sorry to scare your birds away.
Pardon me.
Say, lad, yes, you, young man there, can you read and write? If you wouldn't mind, I'd be grateful if you could help me write a letter. I want to send it to my son in Grand Trad, but I don't know how to write.
If you could...
Of course, I wouldn't ask something for free. If you do me this kindness, I'll make it worth your while. In other words, working as a scribe. Well, we can get it done quickly. Sounds like you'd be willing to pay us. What do you think? Yes, let's give him a hand. Well then, let me read out what I want to say in my letter. Remember it clearly and write it down for me, yeah? Oh, fuck me. Do I actually have to write this down? Wait, no, I have a log. It's fine. To my dear son, it's been 3 years since you left for Grand Trad. Or wait, 2. Things have changed quite a bit while you've been away. The dog you'd loved since you were a weird boy has finally become a mother. We've got 4 new members of our family. And then, hold on, what was I talking about? What happened when my son was gone? 4 puppies were born. That's right, the dog he loved so much gave birth to puppies. Let's return to the letter. Lately, everyone's nattering on about the tournament to decide the next king. I never expected an era would come where us common folk would choose. What struck me was that there were beautiful girls among the candidate. Wait, no, leave that bit out. What struck me is I heard there was a boy younger than you among the candidates, and apparently he's an elder. Now I think about it, aren't you as... No, I should be focusing on the letter. I was talking about the tournament. One candidate was young. That's right, it stood out to me that one of the candidates was younger than my son. I'll continue. As I listened to the stories of these people, I felt like I could understand how you might have felt when you ran away from home. Oh, that's sad. While you are young, you should go wherever your heart leads you. But if you ever get tired, you have a home to return to. Your ma and I are always waiting. That seems well enough. Phew. So with that, letter's complete.
My savior.
You really saved me with your help. Please accept this. Thanks to you, I feel the words flowed more smoothly than I expected them to.
Thank you.
As a reward for that, here's a little more. Here, take it. Oh, dope, thank you. I'm sure my feelings will get across to my son with this. Thank you so much. I'll be back for you in a sec.
Oi, what on earth are you doing?
I can't believe Joanna was keeping a human as a pet. She wasn't in her right mind. It's utterly nauseating. I expect that sort of behaviour from a pagan, not a sanctuaress. I can't say I disagree. Who knows what those Mystari are up to? Got anything for sale? Welcome. Let me just say, I don't have much to sell here. All I can offer you is medicinal herbs. Yeah, I'll take one. We can buy herbs anyway. Sure about this? Right now you have 80. I'm going to buy it. Thanks.
Hey!
Isn't this a little strange? The shop only sells one item. Seems that there's still some secret to this shop. We'll figure it out.
Alright then.
Okay, we're gonna...
Alright then.
What is the move? What is the fucking move? Isn't that the fucking thing? The question of the day. Oh, God, there's so many directions to go. I'm truly lucky to have met you, lad. It's impressive to read and write so well when you're still just a wee nipper. Since long ago, I was taught that the Elder were filthy and impure tribe. I suppose you'd never know until you meet one, huh? Okay, yeah, we'll go this way first.
Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me your apprentice.
Huh?
Apprentice? Where's this coming from? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. So I want to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice. Ah, so that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you along with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any flower you can get from the city. That's boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wild flower. Huh? Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans, it's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runner, so I'm leaving this one to us. Leave it to me. Alright. That's really nice, mister. Then will you bring me a flower?
If so...
You can become Aether's supporter in return. Basically, you just got to cheer him on to help him become king. Yay! Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter, promise. I'll just wait here till you've got my flower. My friend's birthday is on August 10th, so before then. So it's a flower from another city we need. I bet a church would have it, so why not stop by St. Firmus Church and ask?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so go back to the capital. Easy. We can do that. Was there something you needed? I've no interest in joining you in idle chatter. An elder like you casting shame upon the Sanctus Church? It's far too late to repent. Hey, I know you. Best not get too close to the church if you've no business there. Sanctus bloody loathe you after what happened at the exhibition. Can't say I blame them given their position. But tribes and churches, well, we sailors never much cared. Long as a candidate's got strength, we're behind him. And to show you I'm not just all talk, it ain't much, but take this. Thank you.
Oi!
Heard our sailors got swizzled again and lost all their coin. Thought I warned you about that last time. It's not me this time, I swear, believe me. It was Jin, the candidate. He's a proper con artist and the one who tricked your sailors with a sham business deal. That's so. Then let me ask one more question. This Jin bastard, who is it who introduced him to my boys exactly? I'll return all the money, please, just this once. I mean, Jin's doing the rounds anyway. We would have found him.
All right,
Gone clammy all over this damn private army.
Right fluky seeing you here again. How about you fess up to whatever you're planning? Oh, no plans to speak of it. If anyone's plotting something, it's Brylehaven's army. You got anything up your sleeves? Where'd you get that idea? Listen, I'm warning you. You tried to sneak a rat into Lord Luis's gauntlet runner. And we'll have this grizzled little head on display in front of the church, just like in the exhibition.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have.
God, there's so much to do here.
Oh, this blooming you there.
Hey, now, it's the wee man. You did quite well for yourself at the exhibition, didn't you?
Hey.
You're not opposed to an elder like Afor dragging the church through the mud, I mean? Not my place to put walls around people because of tribe, status, or religion. You'd never know to look at me, but I studied at the Mage Academy, and I'm not open about it, but I can't say I trust the church. Thought I'd spend the rest of my days alone with no one to rely on, but you know what? I think you might be able to change that, even if only a little. Hey, I heard about the exhibition. You resolved that Martyra case nicely. Needless to say, I'm impressed. What a claim to make, that you'll help anyone in need. That's right. Great deal. Lots of places in need of assistance near the city. You know, what's all the monsters roaming about? Like the Gracia Forest, where we used to be able to harvest fruit, or the Forsaken Tower in the north, which is a monster nest now. Of course, the military doesn't want these missions to be a slapdash operation, but the city's needs come first. What I'm hitting at is, we'd be proper grateful for someone like you to lend us a hand.
Yeah?
I'm down to clown.
Yeah?
So out here, presumably, is where my gauntlet runner is. So you're the elder candidate everyone's been talking about. I see you parked your runner away from here. Smart. Look there. The runner there is owned by Luis's supporters, Glodal. Fuck. And right next to it, none other than Godot's, of all people. Why would he park next to Glodal? Good point. It's a little unnerving to see them next to each other. Maybe they've got some sort of rivalry going. Does this take me straight to my... Yeah. Okay, we aren't ready for this yet. So we're going to go back to town.
Ripping this is. Oh, this blooming
Oops.
What now? All right.
What I want to do is get on my goddamn skateboard.
All right then.
I'm chuffed.
Dearest, please, our time here is limited, so let's make sure we go to the Colosseum today, okay? A grand battle between a skilled warrior and a fearsome monster? How could you visit Brylehaven and not bear witness? Are you not entertained? I'm not interested in something that sounds so sweaty. I'd rather much attend one of Lord Milo's speeches instead. That's good, it's all good, but you can listen to a speech anytime, right? So, tonight? It sounds like he's actually going to be able to actually go to do what he wants to do today. Good for him. I love it. I love it.
Simply amazing.
Ooh, let's check on the weather. If you'd like to know the weather tomorrow, just say the word. I can predict it up to 2 days in advance. And for only 250 reeve, quite a bargain for such impressive skills, isn't it?
Fate speaks.
A good choice. Behold the weather forecast.
Let's see.
Stormy and rainy.
Oh.
Whose runner is that?
There's a runner. There's a runner.
Okay, there's Katarina.
That's where you want to go. But which one?
A lot going on.
I can see it.
How glorious divination is. My power to gaze into the future is truly astounding, wouldn't you agree?
Simply amazing.
Stupendous.
Cracking news. I overheard another spectator say June is here. She's with Luis, but still, can you believe it? June of this, June of that. It's all you've been talking about lately, you know? Can you blame her? You know how much I like her. Oh, to be Luis right now.
Well met, eh?
All right then.
God, there's still a lot of town. This might be the place to end this for now, because this is going on a bit, and quite frankly, I'm quite tired. So for now, I think this is all I'm going to record tonight. So I guess I'll pick this up either tomorrow or at some point in the next few days. So thank you very much, and have a good one. Bye-bye.